baby. Racing hell today, okay?
Bring the juice today, brother. Let's get it.
Come on, you gonna be standing right next to me, man?
Let's go.
Come on, we do it now. Let's go, boys. Let's go, let's do a thing now. Take off, kid. Take off, kid.
Run.
Far side of the 10, step on to the 5, head for the end zone.
What a play.
What's up, Internet? Welcome to us failing.
Derrick Henry was on my team, so I'm going to go Texans, I guess.
Yeah, he's on Tennessee, though.
Oh.
You tried. You went for it. I appreciate it. This is Up the Gut, live.
100%.
That before we get started. Welcome to another episode of Up the Gut. I'm your host, Matthew F. Ehlers, slamming a Jaeger bomb with my buddy, Patrick Kimmel, a.k.a. El Pollo Loco.
Hey.
Jaeger bombs.
Yeah. Anyway, what's up? Welcome to a special edition, a Tuesday edition of Up the Gut. We may or may not have reminded you guys last week. That's our bad. But we told you the week before, so you should have known. And if you got notifications turned on, click, you would have known.
How do you turn on notifications? Does
Hey,
it look like a 12-step program?
You know what? Why not just subscribe and then hit notifications? It's this easy.
Well, that's almost as fast as I slammed that Jaeger bomb.
That was quick.
So quick. So easy.
Now, since it is a special Tuesday edition, what do we have going here? It's pajama day. So I'm in my pajamas. Now, Matt's not in his pajamas. Why? Because if we did that, it'd have to go on our OnlyFans. So he has stayed clothed.
I mean, these are basically my pajamas, minus the shirt.
There you go. So,
That's
yeah.
right. And for those of you wondering, why would they be going on Tuesday? They've been every Wednesday for nearly a year. I'll tell you why. Because tomorrow, Wednesday, we get to go watch AEW live.
Yes.
Those of you who don't know what that is, it's all Elite Wrestling. It's the hottest professional wrestling company going right now. If you don't like pro wrestling, I'm sorry you have such a sad life.
Oh, sour boy. It's okay. You don't have to like wrestling. WWE's still better.
How dare.
Anyway, as Joel pointed out, our buddy there at Tormented Gaming, it is also election day. So vote Up the Gut 2024, vote 2021, vote 2022. Just vote for us all the time. I don't know what we're going into, but we will serve you, the people, just like we do here every Wednesday, except for two.
Up the Gut for president. Why not have two people be president once?
Yeah, I mean, we got to be able to figure it out a little bit.
Can we do worse?
No. Anyway, before we get into anything else we got going,
Take care of business?
it is Man Soap Opera, but a different business. I told you guys about this last week. One of the few causes I could get fully behind.
Oatmeal cream stout?
No. Steve Tasker, Hall of Fame.
Yes, the koozie.
The koozie did not make it here in time for last week's episode, so I explained it. But here it is. Let's see. I think I tagged them on the Twitter. Let me look at it real quick. It is at HOF Steve Tasker. If that is a cause you can get behind, which it should be,
I don't even
just go follow him. And we need to get Steve Tasker in the Hall of Fame because maybe next week we'll play some highlights and get in trouble with YouTube again. But
me.
Steve Tasker highlights are some of the best highlights ever.
You do need to have good special teams, and he is the best.
That is true. So yeah, we'll go ahead and remember when it says sponsors, just in your head, go partners. But here you go. Right.
And now a word from our sponsors.
My energy.
Why am I shaking in your face? Because you've seen it multiple times. You know what it is.
Link is in the description of the video.
Your first tub is free.
Free. Just pay for shipping. It's
Only shipping.
so good.
I know you're thinking we're pushing it because they're our partner. Yeah, that's part of it. Sure. We want to make money off
But we only partnered because it's so good.
Yeah, we became the partner because we liked it first. We were customers way before we were partners with them.
It's true. It's the only reason we went. We went and searched, said, hey, can we work together? Can we get a sponsorship? Can we do it? And they said, listen, we have a partner program. It's a gaming partner program. But you know what? We break the mold. Why? Because we liked it that much that we're willing to break molds. I don't even know what to do.
And eventually we'll also have a gaming channel.
I mean, there's games on here. It happens.
Yeah,
we played them.
When's the last time we posted?
If you haven't watched them,
channel?
it's been a while. But we have that Madden on there. I think we have 2 Maddens on there.
Yeah.
And they are entertaining.
But yeah, I got my first tub, and I contacted my buddy because I was so far away, and I was like, Patrick, you need to try this. So he got his free tub, and he liked it too. And we're like, you know what? Why not partner with him?
We don't have the full lineup though.
No,
there's a new flavor.
There's a new flavor.
There's a new flavor.
What's a new flavor?
I can't remember, but I saw it and I thought, well, dang. But we've got plenty for the time being, so we're going to get through this, and then we'll reorder the entire lineup again.
We still got 4 out of 5. The blue one is upstairs because that's Patrick's favorite.
Because that's what I do.
That's his favorite.
And I get my drinks upstairs. So, again, if you don't believe us, pay for shipping. It's so cheap, and it's going to save you money. Again, that's a month's worth of energy every morning. It's not the coffee. It's not the soda. It's not the energy drink, not the wasted sugars. You're not going to get a heart attack from it. It's just going to give you energy without the crash, and it's going to taste delicious while you do it. Yeah. I don't know what else we can say about it, but we're going to say it every week until you listen.
And if you like your drinks a little tart, get the sour powder. It's just an addition to whatever flavor you like to drink, and it works. It makes it quite tart.
It is tart-alicious.
But yeah.
And if you don't like fruit punch, just add sour powder.
How can you not believe us?
Add the sour powder.
Look at these faces. How do you not believe us? We love the product. We're not going to show you something that we don't use. That's ridiculous.
Unless they paid us a lot of money. Then I would shield at you. Raid Shadow Legends.
I played that for quite a while.
I've never played it, and I never will. But it's on any video I watch.
But yeah, I wouldn't push you a product I don't like. I'm a terrible liar. I ain't about that. Anywho's, get your ma. Link in the description. In the description?
Yeah, in the description. It's in there.
Get it.
Get it. Okay. You know what's up?
I thought you were about to clap on that fly that's buzzing.
I was going to, but then I'm like, wait, then they'll know there's a fly in here. They might not be like, I got it. Okay, we're good. I missed it. Okay.
But now that we got business taken care of, now it's time to break into some maybe not so breaking season news.
This is Up the Gut Not So Breaking News. News you may have already heard.
I'm pretty sure the top story for today, Henry Ruggs III.
That's unfortunate. That's not something we're going to cover a lot of because we don't have all the facts yet, but he was involved in a accident which resulted in a fatality.
He was inebriated.
Yeah, he's apparently charged with driving under the influence.
Yes.
So we're just going to say that, yes, that is in the news. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of the fatality. And then we'll let the justice system handle the rest.
Yep.
It is unfortunate. So never drink and drive.
Never.
And when there's Ubers and rides and lifts and friends and family, if you're in the area, give me a call.
Can't say the area. We're not in Vegas.
That's the area. I'm not going to Vegas, but I'm sure you could find somebody. So just be safe, guys. It's not worth it for the drinks. This is why the studio is in my house, because then I can enjoy sipping on a Jaeger bomb, an oatmeal clear stout,
sipping on a Jaeger bomb,
some Eagle Rare. I don't have to drive anywhere.
Peanut butter and jelly drink.
Yes, it is. It is very peanut butter and jelly. So let's be safe. And then also, we just have some trade deadline today. Like we almost hit breaking news. Like we're this close.
Almost. So
who do we have in the last second trade deadline trades?
With the last second, Deshaun Watson stayed in Houston.
Too many massages to send him anywhere right now. Until that gets cleared up, he's not going anywhere.
Yep. So Deshaun Watson stayed in Houston. Sorry, Miami.
Carolina, Denver.
Yep. Von Miller traded to the Rams.
What? You mean Aaron Donald and Von Miller are going to be on the same line?
Yeah.
Sacking the same quarterback?
Yep.
I'm sorry, NFC West.
But Denver got a second and third round pick for this coming draft. So they got a little something for him.
I think this was last year of his contract. He was not probably going to stay in Denver unless something drastically changed. So Smart move on Denver too. I mean, they did have to get some of his contract, some of the money, but smart move. Get a little bit of compensation to build a team in the future. Von Miller, I think you just put yourself as a Super Bowl contender.
Do you think they'd have got less for him if they'd have waited till the offseason to do this?
They wouldn't have had him. He would have been out of contract. The
like
most they could have done is franchise tagged him.
Yep.
So, I don't know that they would have done that. I don't know where they're at if they've done it to him before.
Now, I know as a Broncos fan, it's got to suck to see your best player shipped off like that in the middle of the season, especially in the middle of the season that you still have a chance to do something with.
I mean, they're what, 4-4? Or yeah. I mean, you guys got to win. I didn't see it coming clearly, but you're
4-4. You're not out of it yet. So I don't know why this suddenly came about, but I guess just planning for the future without Von Miller.
And other
the Rams cut Deshaun Watson.
Nope.
No, not Deshaun Watson.
The Rams have waived. God, what's his name now? You got me all messed up. The wide receiver.
There's a Sean there somewhere.
No.
Deshawn Jackson.
Deshawn Jackson.
There's a Sean in there somewhere.
It's Deshawn Jackson. Yes. Okay. Yes. He was waived. He was seeking a trade, did not get it, and they decided that Cooper Kupp is getting enough receptions for everybody, so they didn't need him anymore.
I mean, he is, but now he's definitely going to see more double teams.
Well, I mean, they have Robert Woods there too.
Yeah.
It's not like he was far enough down the depth chart that they didn't need him, and so hopefully he gets an opportunity somewhere. I know he's towards the tail end of his career, so I'd like to see him. He'll probably just go to the Bucs like everybody else.
Why not?
So,
all right. Let's see.
Are we
honestly at this point? It's all injuries now. Derrick Henry had to have foot surgery, may be out for the rest of the season.
I thought he was said. No, they are expecting him back, but it could be as long as 8 weeks. It may be a playoff return if they can get there. But if they get there, it's going to be on the legs of one Adrian Peterson, who I believe was signed onto the practice squad. I think he did get signed.
Yep.
He's going to get to learn the system, and he should get elevated sooner rather than later.
So could we see one last resurgence of the Adrian Peterson, not the kind of crappy one that kind of fell out, but like the Adrian Peterson?
Well, he should be rested.
That's definitely rested.
And I don't assume the guy like that's going to be not working out. So I'm looking forward to it. I think if this was all on Tannehill with no running game, I think we'd be seeing kind of what Matt always says Sam Darnold is without Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I don't like seeing Ryan Tannehill without a good running back. It's not pretty.
No.
All right, what else? Oh, Saints fans, no more Jameis Winston. Tore his ACL and damaged his MCL in that game against the Bucs.
Oh, the poor guy.
But you got Trevor Siemian.
Yeah, and there's talks of bringing back into the game, but for the first time on the team, one Phillip Rivers.
Ooh.
There's talks.
Could it happen?
Phillip Rivers said that he might be open to it. So that would be interesting because they do have a good team there. And if Jameis can do that, what could Phillip do?
Yeah.
I mean, other than have some of the best vocabulary on the football field.
Yeah, if Jameis is hurt. Minnesota pass rusher Daniel Hunter tore his pec. He's out the rest of the season in that loss to Dallas. Robert Tonyan tore his ACL Thursday against Arizona.
Too many sweet jukes, man.
Yeah, one. One. That's all it took. That's the worst is when like a non-contact injury because he didn't get tackled. He put his hand on the defender, went to go make a move, then he just crumpled.
Dawson Knox was day-to-day with his surgically repaired hand, already trying to make a comeback. I believe Russell Wilson posted the pins out, so he could be coming back sooner rather than later.
He got a pin removed. I don't think they're all out yet. But it's a step.
He said pin removed, time to remove the pin, time to win. He's a rhyming fool.
He's a poet and didn't even know it.
Oh, my goodness. And yes, Tormented Gaming should do that partnership. I don't know why you're not.
Yeah, why not?
But before you agree to that partnership, just because it's a partnership, you have to try it.
Make sure you like it.
Don't be showing stuff that you're not a fan of, or at least that you haven't tried. Because even I will say, I don't like Fruit Punch. I didn't like REP Harambe. But I added that sour powder. Guess what? It was delicious. And then, of course, don't drive drunk, period.
Never.
Again, guys, we cannot emphasize that too much. That is just not a decision that you should ever make.
That's why when you see us drinking on the show, we're not going anywhere afterwards.
I'm in my pajamas. All right. Well, guys, I think that is the last of our news, is it not?
Indeed.
Oh, that was not so breaking
season news.
It's the season news.
This is Up the Gut Not So Breaking News. News you may have already heard.
So, just so you guys know, I blame those taste bud guys.
It is crazy how fast the season's going, though. I swear we just started. And now we're going into week 9.
Well, it doesn't help that we've been pretty darn busy in our actual lives outside of football and then doing the show. It seems like, I mean, just yesterday we did last week's show. All of a sudden I'm having to gear up for another one. And we went through all the football.
I have to go to Waco in like a week or so.
Yeah, you're getting ready to travel again. Man, you may be gone for the show. We may have to telecommute again.
Yeah, which is fine. We've obviously done it before.
Yeah, we'll make it work because we do this for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, so if you guys haven't heard yet, I fell on my face in picks this week. And for the first time, Matt got all his picks correctly. We didn't split them. I didn't get them all. He got them all correct. All our different picks.
All the different picks. I still went 8 and 7.
Yeah. You didn't do good. I did even worse. I was 4 and 11, guys.
It was a weird week. It was
backup quarterbacks actually playing good.
Yeah.
Winning games for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like
Mike White for the Jets. We both got that one wrong.
The Cowboys backup. I picked
Cooper Rush.
The Minnesota Vikings thinking Dak would play. When I found out he wasn't playing, I was laughing at Matt like I lost that one. Vikings, you sons of guns. I had faith in you. So anyway, Cooper Rush was good. Like I said, Mike White, 405 yards or something crazy.
Trevor
and the win.
Siemian beat the Bucks.
Trevor Siemian beat the Bucks. But how about that? The Jets they beat the Cincinnati, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then Baker couldn't even beat. Maybe he shouldn't have come back. He should have let the backup.
Oh yeah, I knew he wasn't 100% going to that.
No, we knew he had to wear special equipment. But with the backups all playing like that, Geno, he got the win.
And yeah, Geno Smith. I forgot about Geno.
He's still a backup.
Yep.
Something we forgot on our news. But Kyler Murray's day to day. My pocket quarterback, just because he fits in your pocket, got roughed up a little bit at the end of that game with the Packers, and he is day to day. He may not play this week.
Maybe not. Right, but yes, so now I'm back to within 4 picks of Patrick. So let's see what happens when we get into these week 9 picks.
We'll get into them. We will.
That's right.
But
what
is Up the Gut going on the road to Tennessee? I have no idea. Maybe in the winter, because I'd actually like to hit up Kentucky and Tennessee bourbon. But again, maybe not this year because I do have a baby coming. So
yes, you do. Maybe next season.
It'll happen eventually. We'll hit it. And we'll do some live gaming with Tormented Gaming, I'm sure. But we're getting ready to get into the picks, I assume. I mean, we're flying through this. So
is it time to pick them?
It's almost time to pick them. But I just want to say, if you guys are doing this, if you're watching live, great. Throw down a comment. Say, hey, I got all of them right. I can't believe you didn't know these backup quarterbacks were going to be amazing. I want to know that you're awesome at picking games too. So if you're playing along at home, throw them in the comments. You're watching this and it's years later, you guys aren't watching it live. Definitely throw down a comment. Those are our favorite ones because then we get to see them later. Like we'll be going along our day and like, ooh, what's this? Someone watched our video and left a comment and they got how many games were played this week? 15, 14, 16? They
14.
Got 19 picks out of 14 correct. Look at that.
If you tell me you got 19 out of 14 right, I'm going to call you a liar.
And I'm going to punch him in his face because we don't call you guys liars because I trust you. If you're watching this show, you can't be that bad.
You can't get 19 out of 14.
You shut your mouth, Ailers. They can do what they want.
No,
don't tell them what to do.
I'm going to tell you, don't do bad math.
No, you can do whatever math you want.
No.
It could be a cacophony of errors, and I'm okay with it.
Let's make the picks.
All right, guys. We're going into week 9, almost halfway through the season, so we'll pick them.
We're going to pick them!
All right, starting off this Thursday, the Jets at the Colts.
Well, Mike White may be the hottest thing since sliced bread in a toaster. Because hot.
Yeah.
But I am not going to go with him. Give me Carson Wentz in Indianapolis, who should have won. By the way, those picks that we had different, 3 of the 4 were super close. And could have gone either way. So,
yeah,
not like he was
Indianapolis
clearly
went
smarter than I
into
was.
overtime, yeah.
So,
I'm also gonna say because I can't see the Jets doing that twice.
We're gonna have to alternate picks though. We're getting too close.
We will. All right. Starting off Sunday, Atlanta at New Orleans.
Ooh.
The now Trevor Siemian
led New Orleans Saints
versus the Matt Ryan continuous dumpster fire.
And this is a division game. Were they on
game.
a bye week last week, or did they just lose?
Atlanta?
Or did they win? I don't even know.
No, Atlanta lost to Carolina.
Oh, wow.
That was like the 19-13 game.
Yeah, it was. Oh, all right.
That was the Matt Ryan bloody hand game.
That's right. I forgot about that. It was bloody.
But nothing came up as far as an injury, so it must have just been like a scrape or something.
Yeah, it's left-handed. Yeah.
I'm going to take New Orleans. I think they're too talented. Calvin Ridley, the receiver.
Yeah, he took some time
off for his mental health. So no Calvin Ridley, a banged up Matt Ryan, and a Falcons team that just hasn't been good all season. I think Trevor Siemian can handle it.
I mean, there's going to be there's you just never know what's going to happen, but I trust that New Orleans Saints defense more than I trust the Matt Ryan-led offense, especially since more often than not, if I think he's going to do good, he kind of ruins me, except against Miami, and it was that close. So, give me New Orleans.
All right, Denver at Dallas.
We don't know if Dak's back yet, do we?
He's day-to-day.
He's day-to-day?
Yeah. He almost played on Sunday. Like, they really pulled him at the very last minute. Like, after warm-ups, they decided he wasn't playing.
No Von Miller, but there was no Von Miller.
Last week.
I don't think Denver's going to surprise us again. So, give me Dallas.
And give me Dallas, too, because Cooper Rush, I trust. All right. New England at Carolina.
New England at Carolina. Okay, This is on you first.
Give me New England. They've been kind of on a roll. They're starting to feel themselves. Mac Jones is playing so much better. And the defense is starting to kind of tighten up the way you expected Belichick defense to do.
I agree.
Carolina has been kind of hot garbage ever since CMC got hurt.
Hey, at least you're consistent, Dylan. You got to support your team. Unless you're Matt, then you have to pick against them, hate them while they're playing, and then be happy they won.
It has worked.
It has worked.
It's worked so well.
They beat my pocket quarterback. How dare they? But, give me New England. I just think that Carolina has been quite the dumpster fire still. No Christian McCaffrey. They don't know what they're doing.
And Darnold has not looked good lately.
Nah, those receivers can't catch a ball.
Actually, I don't even know if he's playing because he got hurt this weekend too.
That's right. He did
get PJ Walker had to come in to finish it.
Yeah. So I wouldn't count much from Carolina. And New England, they know how to lay it on if they can. So count them to beat the bad team.
All right, Minnesota at Baltimore. Ooh, could be a good one.
Minnesota at Baltimore.
Baltimore.
So if I'm not mistaken, Baltimore lost horribly to Cincinnati, then went into a bye week.
Yes.
And now they're coming out of the bye week. And they're playing a Minnesota team that just got embarrassed.
Well, was it that bad?
It was Cooper Rush.
They didn't.
I've never heard his name. And he beat a team that was healthy. I think they even had Dalvin Cook.
They did have Dalvin Cook.
I mean, what the hell? So
the Cowboys' defense is still good, regardless of who's a quarterback.
Minnesota should bounce back some. But on this one, I'm going to go Baltimore because they have something to prove after that bad loss.
I'm going to take Baltimore too. Good. Baltimore off the bye. For the most part, they're healthy. They're not really missing anybody.
I mean, they are, but I think they actually were one of the hardest hit. But they have depth. They did get Rashad Bateman back, but I think Sammy Watkins, I don't know if he's back yet.
They still got
I think Sammy Watkins is still injured.
They still got Mark Andrews, who killed me in fantasy a couple weeks ago.
Some defensive players that were out, but I think overall they're all right.
But I think, Minnesota's missing one of their top pass rushers. And on the road, I think Baltimore is going to be able to handle it in their house.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cleveland at Cincinnati. A division game.
It is a division game. And Cleveland, but they got a lot going on. I'm going to let you go first on this one. I think I went first on Baltimore. So
this is a tough one, actually. Does Cincinnati bounce back after losing to the Jets, or does Cleveland still struggle and just look terrible?
It's true that if Matt's told me anything about Minnesota, it's never trust Cousins in prime time. That's why he wants them to be a Minnesota Viking for life.
Well, this isn't prime time. They play at noon.
Doesn't matter. I think they're talking about the last game.
Oh,
Whenever he dropped the ball on me.
You know what? I'm going to I'm taking Cincinnati in this one.
I am too, just because Cincinnati just got a heartbreak of a loss. And then on top of that, I don't think Baker Mayfield's healthy. On top of that, Odell Beckham's dad's talking shit about Baker, causing more inner turmoil. So how's the running game? Do you say Chubb's back? But
Chubb
Hunt's
is
still out?
Chubb is back. As far as I know, Hunt's still out. They still got what's his name? D. Edward.
Oh, you're talking about that
That backup that ran for $150?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just say give me Cincinnati, even though it could go either way because it's division. I like Cincinnati in this one.
All right, this next one's a tough one. Buffalo at Jacksonville. I mean, do I take Buffalo?
Let me go first on this one, okay?
Well, yeah.
So big loss for Jacksonville, but they went West Coast, lost to a very talented team with Geno Smith, just amazing talented quarterback. So not surprising they dropped that one. So usually when you drop a heartbreaker like that, they're back home. They're getting healthy. They've got an amazing quarterback.
They're 1-7.
Give me Buffalo.
They're 1-7.
Give me Buffalo. Number one offense, number one defense. Give me Buffalo.
Yeah. All right. Houston at Miami. Oh, gosh.
You know what? For the first time in a long time, this is you, but I know who I'm going to pick for the first time in a long time.
Oh. Give me Miami.
My goodness.
Give me Miami. They played well. They played well against the Bills this past weekend. They still ended up losing towards the end. They just kind of petered out. But for the first 2.5 quarters, they hung in there.
Tua is actually been playing better. I mean, I'm not a very, very high on Tua.
Yeah.
I think I've been pretty vocal about that. But he has been playing some decent football. And then the thing about Houston, though, is they just haven't been.
But they don't have.
And they've been traded. I mean, they traded away Mark Ingram, who is the heart and soul of whatever team he's on.
Tyrod's still out.
Tyrod's still out. Davis Mills has his ups and downs, but overall, I think that Miami defense will be able to hem him in. So give me Miami for the first time in a long time.
I don't think we have any different yet.
Not yet. How am I supposed to get my 4 back?
You're still 4 up.
I don't care. It's too close.
All right, Las Vegas at the Giants.
Oh.
You're going first on this one.
Well, I watched the game last night. It was not good. Those Giants did not look good. But Vegas is starting to get to that point where they should start kind of feeling the effects of their coach being out. And then the Henry Ruggs stuff happening right now, that's also going to throw a wrench in them. But I just can't see Vegas losing to the Giants because they just, even if they're going to the Giants, it just wasn't good, man. So give me Derek Carr on those Vegas Raiders.
Vegas Raiders. I'm taking Vegas also. Because even against a struggling Chiefs team, they look bad.
Yeah, and that Chiefs team did not look good.
All right. Chargers at Philadelphia.
Who apparently could play ball.
Well,
Detroit Lions, they jerks.
They beat Detroit.
We trusted you.
We did. We believed in you.
We had it, Dan Campbell. I was drinking that Kool-Aid. I thought you guys had something going, and you let me down.
Bad.
It was very bad. I mean, Jalen Hurts had like 100 yards passing, and they won by 40 points.
Mm-hmm. Where's that button?
It's there, but it's okay. I have the real thing. All right.
There's no way the Chargers are going to keep losing. I can't remember if they won line. No, they lost to the Patriots. That's right. The Patriots are on the up and up.
That was the last second. That was a good game.
It was. I got to take the Chargers in this one.
Unfortunately, so do I.
I can't see them just continue to slide. Not with the talent they have.
I can't even remember who they were playing now, but
Eagles.
Philly. If Philly turns this one on, we may have to start reconsidering what we think about them.
Start going back to the old way of thinking that the Chargers suck. Yeah,
I don't think that's true.
Professional. I don't think it's true either. But
I did come to the realization, and I'm sorry for anybody that's in Kansas City or a fan of the Chiefs, but I finally just had to admit it. Right now, you guys are not good. Even though we didn't talk about it in the news, they did get Melvin Ingram. They did trade away the doctor, which has a really long name, offensive guard. He went to the Jets. I think they got a tight end return. So you guys made some moves, but
big ones.
There's one big move you haven't made yet that you need to.
Oh, we need to make a card for this, the Fire Spagnuolo card.
I hate it because I'm so up on this, and I'm not really a fan of saying someone needs to lose their livelihood. But it needs to happen at this point. You need to fire Spagnuolo. I don't know how many times I could say it.
That's a good segue because now the next game is Green Bay at Kansas City.
All right.
This
is in Kansas City, and we
maybe
we're going to try to make it to the tailgate. And so if you guys are
in the area,
if you're going to the Chiefs game, we're going to try to get there with our cameras and get some footage for the show. So look for us if we're there. We should be. We'll have a camera. We'll have a microphone. And I will not be wearing my pajamas.
Or will
probably a jacket. Is this me first? I think it's me first. Yeah, because I did Vegas first.
Yeah, then I picked the Chargers first. So now you're
so
first.
It's me first. All right. Give me Green Bay.
Taking Green Bay. This is not the bounce back game.
No, Kansas City, you guys have to prove it now.
You know what? Give me Green Bay.
Dang it. Can I switch my pick? I'm just kidding.
Give me Green Bay because they proved to me back on Thursday on a short week with a banged up squad.
Yeah.
They can hang with one of the best teams in the NFL.
And to top that off, they have now an extended week to prepare, and Kansas City is on a shortened week because they're Monday night to Sunday.
And we should be getting Lazard back from the COVID list. We should be getting Adams back from the COVID list.
Ooh.
We should be getting.
You guys did cut your new Smith. Was it Jalen Smith?
Yeah, we did cut Jalen Smith, but he's had 1 tackle in 2 games. So
2 tackles.
A tackle and an assist.
Okay,
so he hasn't done a whole lot.
It might have been 1 tackle, yeah.
But
and 27 snaps.
Yeah, but yeah. So we've proven that we can do it on a short week with a banged up squad. If we can come in healthier and more rested, there's no reason we should lose this game.
Dylan, if you're watching, he's finally backing his team. Loyalty.
It's never that I didn't have loyalty. So I'm a realist. If I think a team can beat the Packers, I want to win the picks.
See, I would never pick against my team. I love them too much. All right.
Arizona at San Francisco.
San Francisco pulled out a win.
They did, but I don't think it's against anyone super impressive.
33-22. I didn't think they'd win it.
You didn't. Who are they playing?
Chicago.
Yeah.
I thought that Chicago would have a bounce back after that horrible outing against the Bucs. And with the injuries and the way San Francisco has been playing, I didn't expect a whole lot out of them. So, okay, who you got?
Give me Arizona because I think Kyler Murray's still playing. And if Kyler Murray's still playing, that's honestly the big key to them winning is him keeping plays alive and hitting receivers after things break down.
So, Dylan is proud of you, as am I.
And that's when the Chiefs get a bounce back in.
This one is tough. But Arizona should have beat the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers also got the short end of the stick on some reffing calls that I still don't understand to this day. Don't think I will. But AJ Green needs to know when to block and when to catch. Kyler Murray is doing good. I still just don't have a lot of faith in San Francisco being able to keep up. And it's in San Francisco. Oh, JJ Watt's still out.
JJ Watt's out for the year, most likely.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. He's still out. I don't know.
You're picking the Bills again. That's weird.
That is weird. I just can't win this one, period. Jimmy G and San Francisco at home is just, give me my pocket quarterback.
Arizona.
That's tough. That one, it would be my coin flip game of the week. That one could go either way. That would be a close one. Tennessee
at the Rams.
Oh, this one's so tough. Give me the LA Rams.
That didn't sound very tough.
Von Miller won't even be able to play yet, I don't think. Maybe he will. I don't know.
He might be. It's early enough in the week. He might.
I think that defense is good enough to him, man. No Derrick Henry. Tannehill is going to have to win it. I think Julio's still out.
Julio's back and forth. He's questionable.
So
he's been questionable all year. But yeah, give me the Rams also. They're healthier. Their defense is better. I don't think, even if Derrick Henry runs for over 100 yards, I don't think it's going to be enough to save him.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's gone.
Adrian Peterson.
I don't know if he's going to be able to play yet because he's going to be practice squad. I don't know if they'll have enough time to elevate him or not. That is a
there
wait
a
and
certain
see.
time you have to wait to bring him up?
Well, I mean, I think it has to be before Sunday, but is he going to be able to learn that offense in that time? I mean, I know he's just a run guy, but there's still stuff he's going to have to learn.
He's a widely veteran. I think he can get a handle on it.
Well, we'll find out. But even with Adrian Peterson, this is going to be a knock the rust off the
Even if they have a great running game, regardless of who it is.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be able to get enough of the pass game going to balance it out.
Agreed.
All right. So all our picks have been exactly the same.
I don't know if we're going to pick this one different, though.
Chicago at Pittsburgh. Well, it depends on you because I believe you're. No, I'm first on this one.
You are.
Pittsburgh. They have so many good pieces, but they haven't really wowed me this season.
Pittsburgh hasn't wowed anybody. Pittsburgh, if I told you that Pittsburgh actually hasn't played at all this year because they just decided to take a year off, you wouldn't have known because I don't think anybody's actually watched any of their games. Okay. It's like they just don't exist, and they're sneaky. I mean, they may even have a winning. No, they're probably. Let's see.
I think they're 4-4.
Yeah, they're just right there. I don't even because they barely beat Seattle. They barely beat Cleveland. They beat Buffalo with some assistance. It's just. Yeah, it's very quiet, bad playing, but still getting some wins.
But Chicago's been on a downward slope.
Yeah, Chicago hasn't been playing well.
And it's in Pittsburgh. So there's going to be terrible towels everywhere. I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I'm going to take Pittsburgh, but it's going to be another ugly game that they're just going to grind out. It's going to be like 17-13.
Yeah, I really want to pick Chicago to get against you. But just the way they treated me last week whenever I had faith in them. Justin Fields, I had faith in you. I said, there's no way he's going to let that happen.
He said you were going to be the best quarterback coming out of the draft.
And I still believe that.
Really?
Yes.
Not this season.
It's definitely not Zach Taylor Wilson, whichever it is.
Honestly, I think it might be Mac Jones. Honestly.
Nah. Mac Jones is in a good system. He's gonna get more praise
from it.
Yeah, he's gonna get more praise than he deserves, much like one Tom Brady did for many years.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, he still has to play Josh Allen twice a year. He's still gonna run into some hiccups. He's been playing against bad teams. He looks good.
But of all the rookie quarterbacks playing right now, you don't think he's doing the best?
He's doing the best right now.
Yeah.
I'm talking career. I'm not talking just this year. I'm talking career because Trey Lance hasn't really got a chance because he got hurt.
Yeah.
He's only had, one start under his belt?
Yeah.
And then now, is it Zach Wilson? Is it Wilson? He wasn't looking good at all. And now he's hurt. And so I still think that when it comes to it, Justin Fields will be the best quarterback from this draft class.
Well, I hope he grows this offseason because they're looking good.
It's going to take a coaching change. Matt Nagy won't survive this year.
Yeah.
So
you're taking Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
All right. All our picks are exactly the same this week.
Dang it.
I can't go lower. I can't go higher, but I can't go lower.
I'm not getting up there. Sorry.
All right. And then for all you fantasy people, check your lineups because the Lions, the Seahawks, Bucks, and football team are all off this week.
All on a bye. And what did we do?
We made our picks.
We're gonna pick them.
All right, so we did the news. We made our picks.
We talked about our picks.
It might be about that time, Patrick.
Man, no.
Might be about that time. Might be time for the most negative segment of the show.
Dang it.
Flipping, dadgummit!
Do you have one? I'm going to let you kick this one off while I take another sip.
To be honest, I really didn't have one. So when I don't have one, I default to one that I can guarantee you I could say every single week.
Steve Spagnuolo.
No, I told you I don't want to flip Steve Spagnuolo. I just don't think he's good at what he does. And he's really, it benefited me when the Chiefs played the Bills. So, I'm okay with that. But I just think if the Chiefs want to be good, he's got to go. So
then who you got? Who's old reliable?
The refs. I'm sorry. It's just every week I watch, it's just garbage. It's not always just the Bills. They were calling illegal hands to the face, except whenever it was done to the Bills. And then they were either blind or threw the flag. And then they talked about it like, wait. we can't throw a flag that's going to hurt Miami. They need our help. But then it was watching the refs in that Green Bay Arizona game whenever they called a touchdown, and then they went and reviewed it, and somehow, with no good camera angles, with someone underneath a pile of individuals, they found conclusive evidence to overturn the play. There wasn't conclusive evidence anywhere. Jackasses. Sorry. I know, kid show. But
at least this section.
Yeah.
Philip. What would you say?
Philip, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I got worked up. But it blows my mind, these decisions that we're making all the time. So we either need to get rid of the refs or make every single call reviewable, every single play. You only have to increase the number of challenges. We just need to make it all reviewable. Say, hey, we can challenge because we saw this happen. Now, obviously, they're going to have to start deciding when they're doing the review. Is it a hold outside that doesn't affect the play? Then don't say no, it doesn't affect the play. Sure, it was holding, but that's going to happen. Just be consistent, but everything needs to be reviewable. I watched some stupid commercial for what was the computer? Some like IBM or something, and they're talking about how the NFL, they made the wrong call, so they're able to go back and look at it and fix it. Why don't you do that every other game?
Because you saw who was in that commercial. It was the Tampa Bay Tom Brady Buccaneers.
Yeah, of course. But anyway, so again, I don't really have anything to be mad about. Buffalo won despite some very bad reffing. Green Bay was kind of screwed over by the refs, but in the end, still got the win. So just refs, you got to be better. And I'm sorry. I'm sure there's at least one good ref out there. I just haven't seen him. And hey, refs, are you listening? If you're that guy that throws the flag, don't fold to peer pressure. If you saw it, you tell them you saw it. And don't say, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll take that back. No, because we could see on camera that you were right. Stick to your guns. And the rest of you guys,
flipping, dadgummit!
I do have a flip that guy this week.
I'm not surprised. If it has to do with fantasy, I'm going to laugh.
It doesn't have anything to do with fantasy. A tiny bit of fantasy, but it's mostly, that's not why I'm mad. My flip this guy is the entire Detroit Lions organization. All of it. Players, executives, coaches, everybody but the fans. Because I can't blame the fans for any of this. But you, Lions, you got your coach crying at the post-game interviews because he's so tired of seeing what he thinks is hard work result in losses. We believed in you last week. You're playing the Philadelphia Eagles, and these aren't the world champion Eagles. These are the garbage Eagles. These are the Eagles that are just basically pigeons with green on them. We believe that this was your bounce back week. We both believe so hard.
We gave you your first win.
Yeah, we gave you your first. We thought this was going to be the one. And you didn't just let us down like in a last-minute field goal. Oh, we lost 17-14. No, you got blew out 44-6, I believe, in your own home. Let me double-check. Yeah, in Detroit, where I get everything bad happens in Detroit. It's kind of turning into a garbage city. And you are a shining example. I don't know what you got to do to fix yourselves. Believe me, you're in my division. I like seeing you lose to Green Bay and not be in the first place. But this 0-8, this 0 and everything you go up every year, it's ridiculous. No wonder Matt Stafford want to get out there so bad. I get
Calvin
it.
Johnson and Barry Sanders.
Yeah, that's all Detroit has been, at least in my whole lifetime. It's just a cesspool where Hall of Fame talent goes to never win championships. So for that reason, I say Detroit Lions.
Flipping, dadgummit!
God, I hate Detroit so much.
I just feel bad for them because they should have won that one. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I don't think we have any stingers we need to throw out here.
No.
I think we hit everything we need to hit.
We did. This is a nice, streamlined episode this week.
So, luckily, we didn't have anybody in here to throw off my pick making. So maybe we'll do good this year or this week.
I hope so, because however good you do is how good I do.
We need to both be doing good this time because it wasn't. Okay, well, then I guess this is the time to say thank you for watching. If you're watching archived, thank you for commenting. If you haven't clicked the like button, please do. algorithms and whatnot, or logarithms, as I've heard they're called.
Logarithms.
If you haven't told your friends about this great football knowledge, please do. Other than that, guys, try them all. Watch the show. Watch football.
Do it.
I don't think I have anything else.
You literally have nothing to lose with any of this or us.
No, I hope we're entertaining. If we're not, tell us. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess it's better than we know.
The only way we can fix the show is if you comment and tell us something sucks.
I mean, I wore my jammers.
And yeah, there's football jammies for you.
I mean, I have lights on. I have booze.
But we've been kind of plateauing at about 176 subscribers. Kind of goes up and down a couple here and there, but we need the show to grow, and it can't grow unless you help spread the word.
I mean, really, our first step was 1.
Yeah.
We got that. It was me. Then our next step was 100.
Yeah.
Because 100 gets us the custom channel. It's just youtube.com/upthegut.
Yeah.
Easy to tell your friends.
So easy.
Next step.
Unless you don't have friends, which is weird, but some people are like that.
Next step's 1,000. And that's what we need to be able to really move this channel in the future.
And I trust that none of you are just completely alone in this world. Everybody has that one person. It might be a friend. It might be some stranger you see at the bus stop every day. It might be some pen pal you have in prison. Whoever it is. But there's at least one person that you could tell, whether you like them or not. Tell your moms about us.
Welcome back. This is the chill session. This is where we relax. Open up a little bit. Show off the chest hair. There you go. I just didn't figure anybody watched to the end, and sometimes we do something funny. So this one had to be long enough that you could physically hold on. So you could actually
don't display the goods and then cover them up if you know people are watching.
But it's so airy. Anyway, this one had to be long enough to where whenever you're seeing the end credits hit, you're like, wow, those are some long end credits. No, this is just us. Really, we need to give you some quality information right here. Like, hey, you should take the over in the whatever game.
Or maybe some good life advice like, hey, don't drink antifreeze.
Hydrate. It's never a bad idea to hydrate. Enjoy your football this week. We will.
And if you watch Dynamite on Wednesdays, look for us.
Row 2, camera side.
That's right.
We look like this. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Tell your moms about us. And if you're feeling like it, tell your dad too.